Strikehold is a fast-acting, all-in-one cleaner, lubricant, and protectant for all firearms types, removing the need for multiple products. Battle-tested on 9mm pistols to M110 sniper rifles, M4s to 50 cals, even field artillery, and M1A1 Abrams. Strikehold is made in America, developed by veterans of the U.S. Armed Forces, specifically to prevent malfunctions, improve performance, and to preserve life of the firearm and its user. Strikehold's special formula uses advanced nanotechnology. The incredible capillary action deploys billions of nanoparticles to crawl and spread into every surface space, cutting through dirt, carbon, corrosion, and moisture, completely cleaning and lubricating throughout. The tiny sphere-shaped particles perform as nano ball bearings, reducing friction, increasing reliability, and extending the lifespan of the firearm. Strikehold's dry lubricating formula sprays on wet, then dries to form a clear, shield-like coating, protecting against dirt, carbon, corrosion, and moisture. The dry-to-touch finish does not leave any smell or buildup of residue. The advanced properties are specifically designed to be heavier than water, actively displacing and repelling moisture to protect against corrosion. And as a repellent, it does not attract sand, dust, or dirt. Strikehold, a little goes a long way with less product required. It can be applied to all firearm materials without causing damage to wood, polymer, rubber, leather, and most plastic. Stop using multiple products of old gun care technology. Clean, lubricate, and protect your firearms with the most advanced all-in-one formula. Make it last with Strikehold.
So we are here in a busy workshop. We've got a motorhome up on the hoist, and we have discovered the latest and greatest product to hit the caravan, camping, four-wheel driving, fishing, motocross in years. This is Strikehold. Please tell us all about it, and it does so many wonderful things.
So it's got a dry shield. So once it goes on, it completely dries, but it stops salt water, it stops corrosion, and it puts a barrier between those elements. So if you were going down the beach, for example, on a vehicle that's been sprayed underneath, it's going to get wet, but it's not going to get through to the body of the vehicle.
For marine though, could you put it on like fishing rods and fishing reels?
Yep, absolutely. It's great for all fishing reels. It won't harm the plastics.
Guys that have got, like here today, the mechanics business, they can also buy it in bulk.
These guys distribute product, but they actually spray the vehicles and do the treatments for four-wheel drivers or people with motorhomes that want that extra added protection.
So you can jump onto strikehold.com.au and of course see their social media and all the amazing things that they have done in the past with these awesome new products.
And plug it in. As you can see, my hands are somewhat wet. I've got this, when I plug this thing in, I usually use this surge protector. It shows, because we'll have several things plugged in at one time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this thing really good. It's got power running to it right now. My light's kind of flickering. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but there's power to this, and I'll show you by plugging it in here. And I'm going to plug it right in the middle. And see there, our light come on? It should pop on here in a second. There it is. The light's on. It's charging. It's charging the battery. A lot of times my brother likes to just use, this is as good demo as any, is putting that down in the water with your hand in that water. But what I did yesterday was blew everybody's mind, and I stuck the whole thing down in the water. That's a whole surge protector down here in this water with my hands. Can you see my hands in that aquarium there, cameraman? My hands are in this water with a surge protector with that light and this battery charging. That's 110 volts going to all this. All my lights working, my hands all in there. That's a surge protector plugged into the battery charger. You can see the water running out of it and everything. That's what I did. Stick it down in there. My hands down in there, bubbles coming out of that surge protector. It's full of water as we speak. My hands are in this water with this electricity, and I'm not biting my tongue off.
Battle tested.
This is my first fertilizer spreader. It did not even last 2 years under good heavy use. The nitrogen fertilizer, even though it's been washed off and actually sprayed with WD-40, all these mechanisms we would spray down with WD-40, and WD-40, you can see this stuff's just rusted away. The bolt mechanisms that hold it to the machine, the holes rusted out, and the holes are so large now you can't put the bolts back in. Completely in here rusted out, even though again it was washed down carefully and cleaned. This is the second fertilizer feeder. It's actually 2 years old also, but it has been kept looking new by Strikehold. We wash it off, make sure all the nitrogen's off, and then we coated the whole thing down with Strikehold. So the other mechanisms, the bolts, like when the other place had rusted out, all the little levers and stuff works perfectly. So Strikehold keeps this thing in great condition.
Strikehold, battle tested.